Now, this morning, JPMorgan scrapped some of their bullish calls on China because of, risks around the trade war. Are you changing any of your calls around that?
So we've been quite underweight China for a while. I know there was a moment probably early in about February where we did sit back and think, right, are we getting this wrong? Because there's so much bad news and pessimism priced in for China that could you get a slight upturn? And of course, the market did do well for a month or two, but it's run out of steam again. And I do think that the US election and everything around it is going to continue or to restart weighing on China. And there's not that much good news coming out from them. The policy stimulus isn't there. Probably not enough to offset the additional negativity which is likely to come from the US election.
You're right. I mean, we haven't really had that bazooka policy support that many market participants were expecting. But are we going to see more of a rhetoric against China as we get into the US election that actually translates into lower economic growth?
I think we will. So we know that the agenda against China is bipartisan, so you're going to hear it from both sides of the camp. And that's going to be a key narrative, which also has a lot of support across the voting public. So this negative sentiment of what could happen to China, what's going to happen to the various sectors, is likely to continue weighing on them. I think the one factor that we do step back and have a little bit of hesitation is that valuations are already very cheap. It's quite a struggle to find anyone out there who is positive about China. So if there are any kind of upside surprises, and let's say the government does come in and recognize that there is going to be some additional negative impact on China's economy from the rhetoric and from the potential tariffs, then they get a bazooka moment. That's potential, but at this stage, and listening to the way that they talk, they're in here for the long term. It's very unlikely that you're going to see a very, very significant stimulus package that would offset what's coming from the tariff side.